What is up, ladies and gentlemen? Zach Attack here, and welcome to another questions and answers video. And for this time, I've got one of my friends involved, Sam Bolton. You want to say anything, Sam?
Not friend, enemy, not friend.
Don't start.
All right.
It's my video.
All right.
Please.
All
Okay.
right. Get the picture.
Okay. So I did say in the past that I wanted to do another video in the future. And now we've got Sam Bolton in here for. So we've got a few questions we want to ask you. So thank you so much for the people who asked me questions. So I'm going to give you answers now. So let's start with question 1.
Have you and Sam ever considered doing a mini-series where you parody various movies but shorten them down, or parodies of video games? Plus, I can't wait to see you both at Stockport Unleashed in November. Smiley face, smiley face, smiley face.
Oh, that's very interesting, isn't it?
Yeah. We're both looking forward to seeing you again, Jake. And we're looking forward to that.
So thank you so much, Jake, for that. That was a really good question. Very interesting as well. So I think so far we haven't really considered it.
No. One of the things that I like doing though, I don't like parodying films, if you know what I mean. I like to do the scenes really. I like doing, like when I did my Harry Potter or Shrek video. Yeah. I parodied it. I parodied the band, and I did all the opening stuff at the beginning of the video. So really, I don't really like doing parodying the full movie or editing out, because I don't know how I would do it. So it's kind of difficult to say really. So but probably parodying scenes will be a lot easier for me. I can't, and it just has to fit. Although I do have an idea for a future series that I'm going to do. I'm planning music videos soon, so parody music videos. So that would always be a good one. So I'll be using different bands and stuff like that. So hopefully that would work. But in terms of parodying films and video games, scenes yes, full movies probably not. No. So I don't see myself doing that. But you?
But for me, I would. When it comes to the video game reviews, I will implement the parodies into it. So like short sketches. So if I want to like do a scene that's from a game, I could like recreate and make it more like humour, like very hilarious, and make it more funnier. But what the question is that if we did it like together, but
it kind of depends really on what the idea is, you know. Like for example, the Rogue One video that we did, and the Indiana Jones video we did. But those were just ideas of scenes, really, and plus, the lightsaber fight wasn't even based on anything. We just did it. It was just an idea that you had, and to me, it all depends on the type of video. Personally, it all really depends on what type of video. If you think you can do something, like for example, for my Harry Potter video, I was a huge fan of that opening scene, and I loved the music, and I loved it, and I kind of felt when I was planning it, I sort of felt I wanted to do something like that, and I thought that would be a good video into the introduction of it and stuff like that. So it all kind of depends really on what sort of video you're planning really. If you've got an idea, then I would highly recommend that you take notes, or you write a script, or do something like that. Like for example, my Harry Potter video, I did write that entire script, but I watched the scene over and over again, and I knew what I wanted. So personally, I think it all really depends on the type of video that you want to make. Personally, but in terms of video games, I can't comment on it because I'm not a big gamer. So I don't really know how you would do that. But with films, it just depends on the idea that you have, really. So that's all I can say.
So I think in the future we will consider it. I mean, we'll say we'll get more independent as we get more popular, and then we will consider it, because it's not a bad idea.
It's not a bad idea at all.
I love that.
And I do like how the internet does all these sorts of videos, and they are very popular. But to be honest, it's just when an idea hits you, really. It all really depends. Like me personally, this is why I stick so much to just doing basic videos, if you know what I mean. So that's but if I come up with an idea, I'm most likely going to shoot it and see if I can organise a way of shooting it. But apart from that, it all just depends really. But don't hesitate to just discount ideas. Just write them down, and if they work, then see if you can make it really. But to me, it always depends on what video you want to try and make, personally.
Okay, I think that sounds alright then. So let's move on to question Zai.
If you could have one superpower, what would it be Question mark. Cross, cross.
Oh! Hey, so just bear with me. Oh,
yeah.
Thank you so much, Dev's Filmworks, for answering this one. This is actually pretty funny, and and I like this one. So do you want to?
I don't mind. You can go first.
Well, to be honest, throughout my childhood, I've been dreaming of all sorts of powers. I mean, I like all the electrical stuff, like
gadgetry.
No, not that stuff.
Oh, okay.
Like, do you know, like light effects, like.
Oh, that one.
Yeah. So, well, it's more. I like lightning. You know, a bit like Raiden from Mortal Kombat.
The guy from Infamous.
Yeah, very similar. Yeah. Oh, I love that game.
Yeah.
So so it's. I think lightning powers, like from like thunder, like light eyes, and I love that sort of stuff. A bit like Thor. Yeah, a bit like Thor from Marvel. Yeah. So what was your superpower?
My superpower, that's a good question. My superpower, I would probably have to go probably with the best of them all. I'd either have to be Superman's, Batman's, or Spider-Man's, personally. I'd have to go with that. I'd either have to have the gadgetry of Batman, Superman's powers, or Spider-Man's powers, personally. Simply because I'm a huge fan of those heroes. But I don't know how I would do these superpowers personally. So
for example, if you were, let's say, your beloved was trapped in a burning building or anything, which superhero would you choose and which superpower would you do to save that beloved wife?
I would probably have to go with Superman on that one.
Superman.
I would probably have to say Superman on that one, so I can just fly straight in and go into the building and grab her back out again. Either that, even with Spider-Man personally, even the same with Spider-Man, I could just go swing straight in. With Batman though, I would have to operate a lot more during the night. I would have to definitely operate a lot more during the night to keep the subtlety for it. But definitely a very, very interesting question. Very, very interesting. So I'd have to go with either one of those superpowers.
Yeah. I just wish it was real.
Yeah.
Then the world would be so much better. So thank you, Devs, for answering that question. So let's move on. So question dry.
What inspired you to start YouTube? Question mark.
Yeah.
Oh man, that's a good question.
So, well, this question I did answer before in the first one. I mean, it was called "Why did you start YouTube?" So it was very similar, but I would say what inspired you. So I will class that as a kind of a different one. So I'll start this. So I think what it is that because me and Sam, we're like passionate for filmmaking, and he's more into theatre, and I'm more like the filmmaker myself, but I just think it's a good hobby, and it's something that we like. I mean, it's something that you're interested in. Just go for it. I mean, and to tell you what, you will learn a lot, especially with all this new software. You'll learn a lot, and I love it. And filmmaking is so artistic. It's so
with film, anything is possible. With film, anything is possible.
It is, and see, the reason why I like filmmaking because I do like video games, but I think filmmaking you've got more opportunities. And you definitely get more passion. You get to like work with all these people you can laugh and about and learn about all the skills and but because of YouTube, because it's like a community thing, and you can do your own things, and if you do get popular, then that's where you're there, you get famous. But even though you don't get popular, you're still that passionate for filmmaking. It can lead to new opportunities. So and that's why I started YouTube, because I do like the other filmmaking situations. So okay, what would you say?
How did I start? Interesting fact, I started YouTubing when I was 15 years old. I've been doing it for nearly 10 years, actually. Nearly 10 years. Videos. I've done numerous channels, but what I don't really know. Really. I actually got the idea when I was in IT in high school. That's how I started. We finished all the work, and so as a reward, we were allowed the last 5 or 10 minutes off just to do what we wanted. Really, great teacher, by the way. So I was just searching YouTube, and it kind of hit me. Why don't I do something like this? I don't know anybody around my high school that did it. I didn't know anybody that did do it around me. I don't know. I just guess I just started. I just started my channel, and I'll admit my early videos were very bad.
We're gonna start somewhere.
We do have to start somewhere. But honestly, it was me just holding up the camera with like not even a selfie stick.
I mean,
look at a selfie stick.
Look at PewDiePie's original video. It was just a mobile video, but now he's one of the most subscribed YouTubers on the planet. Nearly 59 million subscribers.
Very well done to him.
Yes.
But me personally, like I just sort of thought to myself, why aren't I on this website? And I thought, I might go for this, and then I'll have a look at it. And it got me into a lot of places, I'll admit. It did get me into places. And I started up this new channel now. It's been on for over a year, but I'm glad now I'm in this phase where I can actually do videos, if you know what I mean.
Yeah.
Because that way, I don't know why.
Confidence.
It's not just it's nothing to do with confidence. It's just the idea of wanting to do it because you want to do it.
Yes.
And not just doing it just for the hell of it. Because for example, sometimes when I was doing my channel, I would wait so long to do videos, and they took me ages to do, and even weeks and weeks and weeks of waiting just to do one video. But apart from that, I would probably have to say you should, if you're going to start one, you should do it just because you want to do it, and do a video if you want, just because you want to. And I would just say, for any advice for any YouTuber out there, just keep going, just don't stop, just keep going as much as you can.
Never give up.
No, don't just give up. No, but. If you don't think it's going to go anywhere, then I'm not going to force you into saying no. But personally, the way that I started was just very basic. I think that everybody would do it the same. I never ever thought to myself one day, right, I'm going to start a YouTube channel. I'm going to start making videos. I'm going to start making millions of subscribers. I always thought that I was going to I'd have to start up small,
Yeah, you always start small.
And I didn't have a lot of followers, and I only got a small amount now. But
yeah, same.
But honestly, you should really start YouTubing because you want to start YouTubing. Don't just do it for the hell of it. And when I mean YouTubing, I mean uploading at least a minimum of one video a week.
Yes.
Because I'm glad I'm doing this with you this week. But I'm happy that I'm doing this stuff, and I've now got time to do these videos and spend time on them. I've got 3 days off every week from my job, so I have now time to put into my videos, and I put all my hobbies on these days and so on and so forth, so I can really spend time on doing these videos, and I'm happy for it, so that way I know what to do, and I can easily spread out my time and just do it properly and all that sort of stuff. So yeah, I'm happy. That's how I got started. So I got started very small, and that's just how it all begins.
Alright, well thanks very much Sam for that one. So okay, let's move on to our last question. Question fear.
Who inspired you to start YouTube? Question mark.
Oh, this one's easy.
Who was it?
Right, well,
Was it me?
One, but not the biggest one. Sorry.
Okay.
But yeah, you're one of them.
Thank you.
Okay, but the biggest one. So the YouTuber who inspired me to start YouTube is the one and only Angry Joe Show. He is just magnificent. I love his work, and I will put the description below with his channel. And I've got to say, you're gonna need to check him out. He's such a nice guy.
He is a good YouTuber.
But whatever you do though, do not get him angry. There's a reason why Angry Joe Show. If you get him angry, oh my god, he will rage. I tell you what, he can throw a tantrum at a face. He'd want to start some riot on the streets.
Don't make him play any Harry Potter games.
Oh no. Well, watch that video, the Harry Potter and the Deathly Hallows Part 1 and 2. It's absolutely hilarious. And the technology I used in those video game reviews is very similar to what I'll be starting soon. So I love his work on it, and I want to continue on his like future generations. So yeah, so I love that one. So who inspired you to start YouTube?
Now this is interesting for me. Who inspired me? It's difficult to say because I didn't have one. I didn't have an inspiration. I just sort of went on it on my own steam. Really, I never really thought I wanted to be like this guy. I wanted to be like that guy. But I never really had an inspiration to do it. I guess now I do. I understand now because I have got fan bases. Like for example, I love Cinemassacre. Yeah. I'm a big fan of them. I love Channel Awesome. I think that was good. Canacarus. They were all really good YouTubers. Yes. The Unusual Suspect. Yeah. All these YouTubers. But for me, I don't really know. I was never really a massive fan, like one of these people that had to always watch the latest video, if you know what I mean. When I started, I mean, I was 15. I was just being a silly kid, really, most of the time, just doing random videos, and I guess I didn't really have an inspiration. I didn't really think about who made me want to do this sort of thing. I just sort of went on my own steam and just did it that way. So in answer to your question, I didn't have one. Big shock. I didn't have one.
Wow, that's amazing. So is that all you got to say?
I think so. I've not got anything else to say.
Okay then, well, that brings to the end of this questions and answers video, ladies and gentlemen. So thanks very much for watching, and thank you for being at this couch with me. So if you want to follow me on social media, I'll put it on the description below. So I've got my Facebook on there, I've got my Twitter on there, I've got my Instagram on there, I've got my email on there. So if you want to send me an email for any requests, go ahead. And if you want to follow Sam's social media, do you want to mention it?
I'm on Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, Snapchat. I'm all on those websites.
As usual, guys. So thank you very much for watching, ladies and gentlemen.
Thanks, guys.
Please stay tuned for more videos in the future. And this is Zack Attack, signing off.